Stop and picture this. It's the 1990s. You're holding a McDonald's fry carton, peeling off a game piece, and the adrenaline hits. You've just won $1 million, a new car, or an all-expenses-paid trip to Europe. This was the promise of McDonald's Monopoly, a game where millions were invited to dream big. For over a decade, McDonald's Monopoly wasn't just a promotion. It was a cultural phenomenon. Families drove through peeling pieces, convinced the next box held their fortune. The hype was colossal, driven by slick advertising and the sheer scale of the prizes. It generated hundreds of millions in sales, transforming the fast food giant into a genuine, if brief, purveyor of dreams. The allure was undeniable. A simple piece of cardboard promising a life-changing windfall. But lurking beneath those golden arches was a dark secret, a multi-million-dollar scam that ensured the dream was accessible only to a select few. A crime orchestrated by one man from the inside. Enter the unlikely villain, Jerry Jacobson. A former police officer, Jacobson transitioned into the world of corporate security, eventually landing a crucial role at Simon Marketing, the company contracted by McDonald's to run the Monopoly promotion. His title was Director of Security, and he was responsible for one thing: the integrity of the game. Jacobson's job gave him unique access to the production process. He oversaw the secure printing and delivery of the winning pieces. He understood the system's weaknesses. The winning pieces were supposed to be randomized and sealed under excruciating security. But Jacobson realized he was the one guarding the vault. He began carefully, meticulously, lifting the most valuable, unactivated pieces right off the production line. His initial motivation was unclear, perhaps boredom or a sense of entitlement. His first winners were family members and close friends, primarily used to test the system, but soon, the operation became too big for favors. Jacobson realized he needed a reliable network, a syndicate capable of laundering large sums of money without raising immediate red flags. He needed intermediaries, and he found them in the fringes: mobsters, and dubious acquaintances willing to play the part of the ecstatic winner. The beauty of the scam lay in its simplicity and the facade of the faux winners. They were seemingly ordinary people: a couple from Florida, a single mother from South Carolina, an entrepreneur from Georgia, all presenting themselves to the media as lucky individuals who simply found the winning piece on a Big Mac box. They would appear on TV, feigning disbelief and joy, highlighting the contrast between their meager backgrounds and their sudden fortune. The winnings were never clean. Jacobson would sell the million-dollar pieces for a fraction of their value, usually around $50,000 to $100,000. The money was often exchanged in cash in clandestine meetings, airport bathrooms, parking lots, or remote hotel rooms. The winning money, once paid out by McDonald's, was laundered and redistributed through complex chains to avoid detection by the IRS or bank officials. As the scheme progressed over a decade, Jacobson grew reckless. The prizes got bigger, the network expanded, and the risks multiplied. There were near misses. One winner confessed too much to his family, another failed to correctly identify where they found the piece. Each successful payout only cemented Jacobson's confidence that the system unto public's belief in luck was unbreakable. The scheme finally started to unravel, not from an internal audit, but from a seemingly random, anonymous tip received by the FBI in 2000. The source was a disgruntled relative of one of the faux winners, who finally decided to come clean after witnessing the greed and manipulation. The FBI launched a massive undercover operation codenamed Operation Final Answer. Agents used surveillance and went undercover to infiltrate the network. They realized the true magnitude. Every single high-value winner, for years from 1989 to 2001, was connected back to Jacobson. They found recordings of conspirators discussing money laundering, peace transfers, and methods of evasion. The arrests were swift and coordinated. timed ironically to coincide with a major Monopoly promotion launch. In August 2001, Jacobson and several key conspirators were charged with conspiracy and mail fraud. The reveal was shocking. The total fraud was estimated at over $24 million in prizes. The man hired to ensure the game's integrity was its chief saboteur. The public reaction was one of betrayal. Millions of customers felt foolish, having faithfully peeled pieces for over a decade in a game that was essentially McDonald's, facing a catastrophic public relations disaster, immediately launched a transparent, random giveaway of $25 million to restore consumer confidence, a massive act of damage control. This heist didn't just expose a security flaw, it forever changed corporate promotions. Companies now employ far stricter, multi-layered security protocols, often utilizing multiple independent agencies and secure third-party encryption to manage valuable game pieces. The security industry learned that the most dangerous vulnerability often comes from the inside. The McDonald's heist remains a story stranger than fiction, a tale of a former cop, a rigged fast food game, and a decade of brazen deception. It captivated the nation and continues to fascinate us today, serving as a powerful reminder that sometimes the biggest prizes are won not by luck, but by the perfect inside job. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this story, make sure to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the unbelievable